Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing the review of Smackdown, the one before War Games. It was a tape show. Obviously, I didn't stay on X for spoilers, but it was a good episode. Mostly just Survivor Series build up. The show started with the entrance, Rhea, Bianca, Io, Naomi, and Bailey all came out, and pretty much they all explained their reasons to go after Team Liv. You know, and there's some awkward stares, between Bailey and Io and Naomi. I just sense that there's going to be a betrayal somewhere in this team. I have no idea where it's going to be, but I just sense a betrayal in this team. And after that, the inevitable brawl took place, which I think, honestly, we all expected it to happen. And, that was pretty much it for that. I in my Survivor Series War Games predictions, I predicted that there'd be a betrayal on Team EO, and I still stand by that, and I still stand by that the attacker of Jade Cargill is someone on Team EO. I ain't saying it. You can watch my Survivor Series War Games predictions in the last video, but I just sense that Team Liv is winning. I think Team Rhea is way too powerful than Team Liv. Honestly, I just don't see the baby faces winning. And this was a good brawl, good way to kick off SmackDown. After that, we had Andrade and Shinsuke. I think a lot of people, some people wanted Andrade to win. Obviously, I think it was obvious that Shinsuke was going to win. The match was good. I mean, Andrade is. We all know, real ones know, that Andrade is good no matter what in the ring. Shinsuke did beat him. I mean, they got to give Shinsuke the win. I mean, he has a U.S. title match literally in under 24 hours. But, Shinsuke won. I really like the gimmick. I also like his remix theme. I think it's better than most remixes that WWE have done. But, Shinsuke taking out LA Knight, Shinsuke taking out Andrade. I think this new Shinsuke needs to win the United States title. However, I just don't sense that LA Knight is losing the title right now. And I mean, I would love to be proven wrong. I think something might go down. I don't know what it is, but I think LA Knight is going to win. But I really hope they just keep the groove with this Shinsuke character. After that, DIY arguing backstage. We had a KO vinaigrette as well, but DIY was arguing backstage, and Tommaso Ciampa gave Gargano till next week. Basically, are you going to be with me or against me? My guess is that, in the previous years, people that watch NXT Black and Gold, that Gargano and Ciampa went against each other. I think this time they're going to do something different. They're going to do a heel tag team run. Because I think that's refreshing. Not only that it's refreshing, but I do think that Ciampa and Gargano as heels could ascend them to face the Motor City Machine Guns on a PLE or something for the tag team titles. That's a PLE level match. And to me, I think that is what it's building up to. The heel turn from DIY leading into a tag team title match with the Motor City Machine Guns. And then after that, we got our first real look at the match graphics for Cody Rhodes and KO. They look pretty good. I gotta say, I like they kept the same theme song from Saturday Night Main Event, and pretty much right after War Games is done, we're gonna go full on into the Cody and KO build, and certainly probably like a million brawls. But I love the match graphics. I love that they're kind of like sticking to how it looked back in Saturday's Night Main Event. I wasn't there to really watch it, but so far so good. Now, and after that, Roman and Punk. The thing that we were all, some people were just single handedly tuning into SmackDown for this. It was great. Of course it was going to be great. Punk and Roman and Paul Heyman. Punk only getting invested into this because he wants to protect Paul Heyman, and of course for Roman, he only still cares about himself. It's clear on his face. that he only cares about himself. And Roman obviously loves Paul. Punk loves Paul. And this is going to lead into a whole lot of different stuff. Punk is not going to be pushed around by Roman. He's the last guy to be doing that. I just smelt that they're going to have a feud down the road. It's not even going to be before WrestleMania because these guys, Punk's got Rollins before Mania, and then you got Roman and Rock and other stuff. I think this screams SummerSlam because Punk and Roman is a big four PLE match. And I think this whole bickering between who gets Paul Heyman is going to eventually explode because Paul Heyman has been with Roman all throughout his 1,000-day reign. And of course, CM Punk is considered the OG Paul Heyman guy. So that's the storyline itself. And I think it's going to explode. This was a perfect segment, building up not only the match tomorrow really well with Survivor Series, but building up what could happen in the future beyond WrestleMania. After this was the United States title women's triple threat, Michin, Lash Legend, and Piper Niven. And all these matches have been pretty darn good. And Michin, once again, like I said, she's underrated as heck. I think all three of these women in this match were underrated. Michin, Lash, Piper, they're so good in the ring. And they all got a chance to shine, which obviously was the whole point of this. Lash Legend's power was on display, picking up Piper several times. Michin doing a moonsault, flying around the ring, great drop kicks, everything. And of course, an intense sequence in the end. Michin pins Piper Niven, kind of takes advantage, kind of like Lash Legend hit her finishing maneuver, and Michin sort of picked the bones, so to speak, and won the match. Michin will advance to face Naomi, Tiffany, or Elektra Lopez, but this was the right result. I mean, a lot of people have been clamoring for Michin not only to win this match, but to win the tournament. I think when you really look at who this title should go to, I think Michin's right at the front of the queue. It's perfect for her. She's yet to win a singles title in WWE. She hasn't even won a tag team title in WWE. So, Michin deserves it. I mean, this run that she's been going on has been so darn good. And I think she deserves it. I think Michin and Chelsea Green could be in the finals. Maybe even Michin and Bayley. Something like that. I would love that. And, this could be a great tournament. And I can't wait to see what the women's Intercontinental title is going to look like. After that, we kind of got set up for the main event, which was Jacob Fatu, Jey Uso, Survivor Series War Games Advantage. But everyone was barred from ringside, and surprisingly, no one broke that rule against Mr. Aldis. But Jacob Fatu, I had a feeling was going to win. This is Jacob Fatu's first singles match in WWE. And even though it's Jey Uso, there was no way Jacob Fatu was going to lose unless something sketchy was about to happen. Jacob Fatu was spamming I Love Solo. But this match was good. Jey Uso and Jacob Fatu went at it, but it was just a Jacob Fatu masterclass of how scary he is. That's really what this was. And it was amazing. And inevitably, Jacob Fatu does a Samoan drop to Jey Uso on the announce table, and it was wraps for Jey after that. Bro driven with a DDT. Jacob Fatu did his splash, and just like that, Fatu and the old bloodline get the War Games advantage. The loss doesn't really hurt Jey Uso, not only because it's Jacob Fatu's debut match, but it's a War Games advantage match. But yeah, like I said, overall, this SmackDown was just mostly a build-up to Survivor Series. It was taped. There wasn't a lot of clamor for it, but it was an enjoyable episode. I think really one of the headliners was the women's triple threat match, and of course, how great Jacob Fatu is. So with that being said, that's pretty much the quick SmackDown review. There's nothing really to say about tape shows, but we'll have a lot to say about Survivor Series War Games tomorrow, which I'll be making multiple videos tomorrow about that. See you all.